Hello everybody and welcome to Bathmat Reviews, where today we are going to be talking about Transformers Legacy Trashmaster? Now I had a question mark there because, as far as I know, this is a fully original character, which is cool. I really like just adding in new figures that, not even connected to, as far as I know, not connected to a show or anything like that. I just like that idea. And it turns into a garbage truck, which I think is really fun. So, Trashmaster is a Junkion. And so that means they're made out of, scrap bits. And so they are able to come apart and kind of like one of my earlier reviews of Transmutate, where you take it apart and then you can put it back together. And while you can do that with him, it is not necessary for the transformation. So as a result of that, I have a lot more of the Junkion figures that they released, because you can do the gimmick where you take it apart and make it armor and switch parts and everything like that, but you don't have to, and I like that. Now, as far as that gimmick goes, this guy is probably the worst out of all of them. There's only a couple of parts that you can take off. But I've seen him used in a lot of really cool monster builds and stuff like that. I'm not going to show how to do any of those because I have no idea how. But you should definitely look it up if you think about getting multiple of these Junkion figures. Man, water's delicious. Remember to drink water. It's important. But, yeah. So, this guy, I don't really have too much to say about him, because as far as I know, he's completely new. And, yeah. So, I guess we'll just talk about the design. So, up here, he has a bit of a mohawk and 2 points sticking out. It gives me, I don't know how much you guys will know this, but so in Batman The Dark Knight Returns, the comic book, there there are these gangs, there's this gang of mutants, and they have they're like a punk style with, and his head really gives me vibes of that. Now, going down to the arms, you got 2 guns here, blast effect compatible, so that's fun. You can put on whatever pew-pews you want, and you can do that on his other hand as well, for a total of 4 different pew-pews, and that's cool. But his main weapon, though, is this claw thing, which is pretty cool. You can chomp, and I feel like there's so much you can do with it, but I don't know what exactly. You can flip it around, and he has, blades there or something. You can probably attach it to his arm in different ways. I don't know. I feel like there's so much that you could do with this weapon, but I just have not figured it out. So, yeah. Now, articulation, quite good. So you got a full 360 there. You got rotation at the bicep. Bend. Actually, I'll just use this arm because it's uninhibited by this. Bend more than 90 degrees. Rotation at the arm. Out this far. And, yeah. Head is on not a ball joint. Maybe a ball joint. I'm not actually sure. Yes, it is a ball joint. For a second I thought it was just on a swivel thing. And you can move that down so you can get him to look up if you want. Just, huh? Coming down to the legs. We'll just move this all out of the way. You got this far forward, this back. Now this is, I kind of forgot about this. This is my biggest problem with this guy, is he just has this whole grill of the dump truck on his dump truck, if you know what I'm saying. So he just has a bit of a wagon, some junk in the trunk. And it's fine. It's not too much of a problem most of the time. It just kind of gets in the way of certain things. Although, you can get pretty much all the posing you could need. Like, you can just move this out of the way. But it is slightly annoying. So yeah, up that far, back. If you move this out of the way, back that far, but without it, you'll have some problems. Out that far, I'm pretty sure I already said that. Bend here, and up and down due to transformation, and it's there, but it's quite stiff, so you got some wiggle waggle at the feet, and then full 360, and boy, he can really spin. And yeah, so size comparisons. Here he is with Rhinox, who is smaller than. And here he is with Batman, who he's also smaller than. And now, for transformation, it reminds me of a couple different figures. Like, I don't know, like, it reminds me of Studio Series, what's his name? Sentinel Prime, the movie 3 version. I'm not sure the Transformers 1 version has been released yet. But anyway, so transformation. First, take off the weapon. Bring this forward. Lock that in. There's a tab right there. And then rotate the wrist like that. So rotate that all like that. Take the head, push that in, then flip that up. Then you take all of this, bring this all back, and then peg that in. Then rotate this around, peg the legs together, flip them up, bring this down at this hinge, and then bring all of this in. And I lift these up just so that you can see what you are doing, because this is a little bit harder to do on camera than I was expecting. So line all that up, and that'll come down and peg in. And then you take this whole big chunk and plug that all in. And you are done, technically. If, then, oh yeah, this piece comes off way easier than I would like on his weapon, so just be careful about that when you are messing with him so that you don't lose it. But anyway, bring this all down. Hey, work with me. Then bring that down, and now you are done. And he turns into a garbage truck, and that's really fun. I like that. And there's nothing that you can like put into the bed of it or anything like that, but yeah. Anyway, so this has been Bathmat Reviews. Thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe. Comment down below on what characters you want to see next, and I'll try to do them. And yeah, follow me on YouTube and TikTok. Bye!